Hey, this is Matt once again. Welcome back to another video. This is another paid request, this time from Brawl at Stipe. Thank you for that. For those interested in requesting pretty much any type of videos or topics or reactions or randomness or out of blueness, commentaries, re-reviews, reviews in general, pretty much anything, feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box down below under this video. And this is for a film called Hush. Now, there's been a couple films called that. This is the one from 2008, which the plot, long story short, is about a couple, guy and a girl. They're going down the road. The guy has a job where he changes the advertisements, like in gas stations and such. Different posters, things of that nature. The two are arguing about the relationship, and while they're arguing, some other stuff happens. One thing leads to another. There's a truck on the road. The back flips up a bit, and there's a woman in a cage. And then they're wondering what to do next. Sometime later goes by. The girlfriend gets taken, and then the guy has to go save his girlfriend. Now, that seems kind of like up my alley. What I mean by that is, you have films like Duel, with Steven Spielberg directing that film. The Hitcher, with Rutger Hauer and C. Thomas Howell. Breakdown, with Kurt Russell, which I just got the Blu-ray recently. What's cool about that Blu-ray from Paramount, there's a commentary with the director and Kurt Russell, so that's really cool. A Kidnap with Halle Berry, I enjoy that one. And this movie's already making me get hiccups. All those films I mentioned are better, and all those films I mentioned, you could watch over this. This I did not like really much at all. For a number of reasons. Number one, this is going to sound mean, but I'll say it. Does the cameraman in this movie have Parkinson's? Do they have Parkinson's? I'm asking you. This is one of the most nauseating camera work bits I've seen in a movie in a while. Every scene in the film is this. Every scene. Even people talking, the couple are talking by a table, and the boot camera moves like this. This is how the camera moves. And it cuts the other person talking. And then tells the other person talking. Every shot is like this. And I'm ready to get seasickness from this damn film. Get a tripod. I know maybe you never heard of it, but they do make these things called tripods. You can actually have it and use it. I'm sure you can make a tripod by hand. I think you could put in the budget. Let's get a tripod. Number two, the characters are not likable. Now, they're British. They have heavy British accents. But the lead guy, Will Ash, that's the actor's name, he was completely unlikable. He was a jerk. He was a dickweed. He was a dickwad. And I didn't care about him. And I'm sorry, when the first 20 minutes there is this couple arguing, I knew you could say, well, that's realistic. Well, guess what? I'm not watching your film to hear a realistic bitch fest and feel like I'm sitting in the back wishing I would have just walked or wish I would have stayed home. I feel like I'm in the back seat of an arguing couple and just like, fuck. Why didn't I just stay home, play video games? Why didn't I just stay home and sleep? Why didn't I just stay home and jerk off? Why didn't I just stay home and watch some fucking X-Files? Why didn't I just stay home and do anything else? That's what you feel like. The third wheel in this bitch fest of argument where she's like, oh, you remember this picture with the sky? Oh, I don't know what that is. Wait, I remember you said you don't write this book, you never did. And then the guy's being a dick too, and well, you said we would move in, and it's been a year we haven't. And then the guy just doesn't want to listen, and he turns the fucking radio all the way up. And you get the idea that the girlfriend cheated on him because he's a dick. And yet it's like, I don't give a fuck about these people. Fuck them both. They're annoying, they're unlikable, they're loud, and why should I give a shit? So it's in one of those things, they're driving down the road, then she's trying to sleep since they had their argument. He accidentally brakes and the guy in front goes up. The guy in back, I should say, goes up, goes in front, and because goes in front in the swerve, the top back of the semi buckles a bit and they see this woman in there. Now, why these bad guys have women in cages and what they're going to do with the women, you never know. Is it a slave operation? Is it an organ transplant? Like they black market for organ? I don't know what it is. Sex slave? They never mention it. As far as I know, they never mention as to why. Again, the two leads are arguing what to do. They're looking at it. They're trying to get the license. They can't. They call a cop. Then the guy's like, hey, we did our job, and goes off and continues his fucking advertisement spiel. And the girlfriend's getting upset. What are you doing? Like, what about, what happened to that girl? And then there's a lot of conveniences that you go, come on. Like there's a bit where his girlfriend by this point is taken, and these two security guards grab him, throw him out. Thank God, the exact spot they threw this guy out, he looks down, and this is a necklace, a wire, but he finds the necklace right at that same spot and realizes, oh shit, there's something amiss. Or, for some reason, spoiler, heavy spoilers, they add this twist that the killer has an accomplice, and it happens to be one of the two security guards. Thank God at that one spot, at that one point, at that one station, it was that one of those two security guards just happened to be working with the killer. And then kills the other security guard. And okay, that felt unnecessary. It felt like it was unneeded. And it made me go, why is this even put into the film in the first place? For a potential sequel? That's the only way I can see why. Which I'll get to at the end. Because you don't see that security guard till the very, very end of the movie. So then our lead guy, which he's an unlikable prick. Why should I care about him? Why? He's been just a douche nozzle. Goes off and is able to find the truck, and then as he's sitting there, a girl comes up. I guess one of the girls from that truck originally goes up. I think it was, or maybe it was a different girl. Says, oh, please, help me, help me. And then they drive to this old couple's house. And then apparently that girl works with the killer. And kills the old couple and knocks out the guy. And the lead guy gets his hands nailed to the floor. And she's like, why didn't you just follow the guy? That was going to hurt me and kill you. I'm sitting there going, bitch, why are you helping this killer? What is the deal here? Why are you helping the killer? Why are you doing this? You had one guy there. You had an old couple there. So you had at least 3 people. And if they had any amount of guns or whatever, they take on this one guy. Or could contact police, contact cops, contact safety. Why is this girl helping the killer? I don't fucking know. So again, more spoilers. The guy gets the fucking one. his hand out and uses the nail to kill the girl. There's some cat and mouse where he finds the guy again. Thankfully, this must be, even though this is a vast area, it must be as big as a fucking backyard with how people can find people easily. And using a dog as distraction is able to get on top of the bad guy semi, and they go into his compound, his junkyard, and then that dog is used pretty much cat and mouse again, and I guess the killer kills the dog. At least that's what it sounds like. The guy finds his girlfriend. He finds that there's also like 5, 6, 7 other girls locked up in cages. I don't know, maybe the killer's just a big fan of women in cage movies. I don't know. Is it, again, sex slave? Is it just, he's a killer? He could be a fucking cannibal for all I know. It could be cut organs for blood, but I don't fucking know. Even kidnap at least explained a little bit at the end what the deal was. This doesn't. And the idea is some things can work well mysterious. The Hitcher. Because you don't know who the Hitcher truly is. Was he trained? That's why he's so good at it? Is he a guy wanting to die? Is he a guy just wanting his next adrenaline fix? Hell, he could be a fucking ghost for all you know. Like some type of weird spirit type of thing that wants a challenge. You could look at a lot of aspects in The Hitcher. That's one of the great things that makes the original The Hitcher such a classic. And Breakdown, you like and care about Kurt Russell's character. Very much so. You're with Kurt Russell every step of the way. Here, you don't give a... And the camera work is not this all the fucking time. And the cinematography was not that special to me either. So they play some cat and mouse with amongst these containers. Shipping containers. Well, I guess that was part of his various degrees of his semi-truck, I guess. But there's other shipping containers. Cat and mouse. Super spoilers, because I don't give a fuck. He puts his cell phone somewhere, tricks the killer to go over there. He turns. The lead got into a construction and drops a shipping container on the killer as if it's a Looney Tunes cartoon. As if you dropped something on Wile E. Coyote. This remind me of. Da, 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 da. Like, the guy's like, oh shit, I got fooled with the cell phone. Guess he won't get fooled again. Yeah! Cue the song. Won't get fooled again. Cause you're dead. Cause he goes and the shipping... So the guy and his girl are together like the idea of a flying fuck. Then sometime later, the guy has been talking about the film. He wants to write a book. Well, finally he was able to write a book. And so it must have been months or a year later, I don't know. And look, and who's reading the book? The security guard. And he's driving a truck similar to the truck. So I guess he's part of this business where groups of people have the same type of semi-trucks and they grab women and they go here and there. Again, I guess you'd think the cops would have found this place, would have looked up some info, would have found some info about this whole shebang of what this front was. I guess they didn't do their jobs well. Because this guy has a similar looking truck and he's out and about. Or, that security guard that told us that this other security guard he was with died? I wonder what he looks like. I wonder what he is. I wonder what his deal is. It's not like the guy's wearing a disguise, or he's been incognito, like he's a wanted man. So apparently the cops didn't do their job at all and just completely forgot about that. I know it has some good reviews. To me, I'm sitting there going, just go watch Breakdown. Just go watch the original Hitcher. Go watch Kidnap. Go watch Duel. Go watch any number of Highwaymen. They go Highwaymen with Jim Caviezel. That's a film a lot of people haven't watched. Go watch Highwaymen. Go watch any number of road movies that have done this type of stuff better. It's just, there's nothing that awe-inspiringly original or creative twist that, maybe that was their take on being original creative, but it just seemed like random and unnecessary. Unlikable characters, nauseating camera work, nauseating as hell, and nothing else to run on about. Really. Some people thought it was tense. It was suspenseful. To each their own. I'll take Duel. I'll take Hitcher. I'll take Breakdown. I'll take any of those any day of the week. So, maybe Broad stay if he's a fan of it. If that's it, cool. To each their own. It just wasn't for me. So, thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.